Yo, what's poppin', my goons? We back. Back with some more of that credit chat. Get money 2020. Never bummy. Let's do it. Credit scores gotta go up. So I'm about to drop a jewel on you. Today's jewel is about how to get an AMEX card. Straight up. What you need to get an American Express credit card. Everybody wants an AMEX card. AMEX card is hot. You need that AMEX card in your financial freedom journey. I'm here with the homie. The homie got the AMEX card right now.
Hey, what's good, man?
Bet. Caveman in the building. Caveman, straight up. How did you get an AMEX card? Tell me about it.
It wasn't that long of a journey, really. First, I just got the credit up to good. Not even excellent, just good.
What's good?
Good starts at 680, but I waited till 770.
Okay, bet. Bonk. 770, that's right. Okay. Yeah. Very, very high. Need that.
Yeah, you need that. You probably could get a little lower, but fuck all that. Just wait. Get that guaranteed approval.
There you go.
And I was debating, Amex Gold, Amex Platinum. And you want that black card, you need an invite.
Okay.
I think you got to spend $250,000 on an already open Amex account before they even get the invite.
Damn.
So I said, how do I get my foot in the door at Amex?
Yeah, definitely gotta get your foot in the door.
And I chose the Amex Blue Cash Everyday card.
Okay, Blue Cash Everyday.
They're known to give limits. It's Amex.
Yeah.
They don't give some limits, high limits.
Woo! That's right. Talk to them.
But this is my first Amex card, so
okay.
I made the little app. Just was checking out the what your odds were for approvals through one of those credit apps, like Credit Karma or Credit Sesame.
Yeah, got you.
And I started seeing I'm good. Then it was very good. It said excellent. And I was
okay, nice. So you've seen it progressively.
Yeah.
Say you're more pre-approved for these offers because your score is going up.
Yeah.
And that's a key jewel right there. When your score goes up, your approval odds go up so much higher.
So much higher.
And they're all doing soft pulls. It's all soft pulls. So because it's soft pulls, they can look and take a peek at your score and see what you got going.
Yeah, while you're doing that, there's no kind of derogatory mark on your credit.
None of that.
And so I pull up the app, I fill it out, and I hit the button. Approved.
Bong.
Yep.
There you go. That's my goal right there. You hear it from him.
Yeah. And at first I got a $2,000 limit.
Okay.
Which
two stacks, not bad.
was a little disappointing from Amex. Because I already got a Discover card with a $5,000 limit. So I'm kind of like, Amex, kind of disappointed.
This is playing games.
But I'm in the door now. So,
which is the vital key. You're in the door now. You can always do a credit limit increase.
Yep. Then my next step was to wait a little bit of time, run some spend through it.
Yeah,
just do a little spend. And make sure that I keep those ratios right with the amount of available credit available.
Mm-hmm, absolutely.
And every 3 months they give you the option. You'll see it on your app.
Absolutely.
Request increase.
Right there on the app.
And a request increase through the app is a soft pull.
Soft pull on your credit because they've already done their hard pull on you already.
Yeah.
So they have your file.
And I've done this with Capital One. I've done this with Discover now. So since I'm a established customer in good standing, when I hit that button, they ask me how much I want.
Yes.
And Capital One will just give you
how much you want.
An amount based on their algorithm, and that could be, anything based on whatever their parameters are.
Yeah.
Discover's a little bit more open about that, and you can see your available credit double.
Yeah.
But with Amex, it's not uncommon when you request an increase, you could ask for 3 times what you got. So you got 2,000. Okay, you can ask for 6.
Exactly. 3 times the amount. That's what I did with the care credit. I got 3 times the amount I asked for. So it's best for you to shoot high and aim high. But you had a high credit score at the time, correct?
At the time, yeah.
Yes, and that's the key too. At the time, a high credit score. So don't be asking for high ass limits with a low ass credit score. You're gonna get instantly denied.
Now, I've kept my score in the 700s, but it has fluctuated for some various reasons. Increasing spend and doing this and that. But that's a temporary thing. If you pay that off, if you get that right to the right numbers, it's back.
Exactly.
It's not just back. Now you've had that card open. Your age of credit, your age of accounts is getting longer.
Absolutely. Added a new account as well.
I added a new account. My average age of accounts dropped dramatically because I didn't have too many at the time.
Right.
But after a certain amount of time, I waited, let those accounts age out.
As you should. Just let them age out for a few months.
Nothing's a guarantee, but if you play it right, if you work the system, if you learn the game and you play the game right, all of a sudden you're winning.
All of a sudden you're winning. You got to play the game correctly. It's like a game of chess. Funding is a chess game. Would you agree?
Damn right, yeah.
There it is.
It's like multi-level chess.
Right.
And it's something you got to play a little bit every day, but that's not
every day.
That's not even like a.
So you heard that from my goon. Every day you have to play. You have to mess with it every day. You need to be checking your Credit Karma every day and trying to figure out what's the best move for you to get your scores up, so you can get this funding you're trying to get to. Because I know you're trying to get to the funding fast, right? You're trying to get it quick, right? So you got to do it properly in the proper order. Steps, there's levels to this shit, right?
But it took a couple years overall, you know what I mean? But realistically, when it started happening, it was just months.
Yeah,
it was like
months,
from 1 month to the next.
Exact months, just like that. You heard.
I had to build a little bit of a foundation, but from 1 month to the next, all of a sudden, I'm a guy who has a 480 credit score to a 680 credit score to a 770 credit score.
Right with you.
And the opportunities that gives are endless. It's your decision what you want to do with it.
Absolutely. And this goon right here, chilling me right now, kicking this credit game with me, is the first person who put me up on the credit. This guy right here, I had a 390 credit score, and I was just chilling at the crib, like watching YouTube videos about some bullshit, straight up. And he sent me a text message with like, hey, check out this app, Credit Karma. You can check your credit. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I know my credit's bad, whatever. I don't care.
I told him, just look at it, it'll go up. He was like, all right, yeah. Just look at it, it'll go up.
Right. And he was dead ass. So I just said, fuck it. I logged in, made an account, looked at it, and guess what? I actually had 2 negatives only on my shit. Only 2 negatives, because all my other shit, it had fallen off, excuse me. And I actually had an old credit card from US Bank with $300, and it was closed in positive history from back in the day when I lived in LA. Right there at the US Bank on Crenshaw and Slauson. Right over there in Nipsey Hussle's neighborhood. I used to go to US Bank and I had a credit card. And I closed it with $300. I paid it, in full, all good. And then it was just sitting on my report. And I had 2 little punk ass negatives. And one I disputed immediately through the Credit Karma app and it came off.
That's easy. It's not like back in the day where you had to do snail mail, hit up Equifax, TransUnion, Experian, and send them information and wait for them to get back to you. No, just do it on Credit Karma real quick. And there's a couple other avenues you could use.
So many other avenues.
You could go on Experian.com and do this.
Absolutely.
Dispute. I highly recommend, if your dispute doesn't go through with Credit Karma, start hitting up the individual bureaus.
Yes, go to all the individual websites. Go to Equifax.com and dispute. You go to Experian.com and dispute, and Credit Karma and dispute. And you can also call on the phone and dispute. And you can also send letters to them all in dispute. And the collection company as well. You can send letters to them to dispute. So now when you're hitting all these angles, all these different angles, you're getting shit deleted, period, right?
Oh, yeah. Like, I had cards through Capital One, Credit One, and Discover in the past that had all gone into default. And I settled a couple of them, but I let them linger for a long time. That's why my credit score was so low.
Right.
And then
I know the game.
I found out that it was getting a lot easier. This information became more available, is all it really is.
Information became more available.
Back in the day, it was a lot harder to get this information. You'd have to go to the library. Grab a book.
That's what I'm talking about.
But now you just hop on YouTube,
grab the book,
and you get your information in 10 minutes.
Real talk. Come on. Exactly. That's the value of these jewels. Like, that's why I dropped these jewels. Like, see, I read the books. That's how I got smart about credit. I'm from the old school. I read books. I'm street smart and book smart because I always had a thing for reading. So as soon as I started reading, that's how I learned the most shit. But I stayed watching YouTube videos like a savage every day.
Oh yeah, man. I just typed in like credit hacks, and then boom,
Absolutely.
I got 4 or 5 different channels I subscribe to, and these guys basically gave me a college education on finance and credit within days. Like hours.
It was sick
hours.
now.
I just kicked back, took a couple
So
notes,
sick. New generation.
started following a couple of these little steps, and then all of a sudden, it was quick.
He followed the steps, and then he got to get approved for AMEXs and Discovers and shit like that. Same thing. I'm telling you, follow the steps, you'll get approved. I followed the steps. It took me 6 months. 31K in funding, just like that. Bong. So you have to, and there's more jewels coming in the next videos.
You just gotta get those starter cards going. Once you got those financial relationships,
absolutely,
you're in the door, and you can just build real quick. It's a lot faster than you think.
It's a lot faster than you think, but it does take time, patience, and discipline, and financial responsibility.
Discipline is important, because when I start getting those higher limits, because I'm messing with secured cards, putting down between $300 and $600 to get a card in my hands, and at first it's like, oh, I got a little emergency, let me do something. Well, that's gonna hit your credit score if you don't take care of it.
Exactly.
So you got to be real disciplined and keep that utilization ratio
low. Keep that utilization
30,
low.
go lower than that. Go lower
keep
than
that
30.
bitch at like 20%, 15%, 0%. 0% is the goal.
Make 2, 3, 4 payments a month.
Right.
Like, put that as a priority.
Because that will boost your credit score, by the way.
If you max out your card and you got one card, your credit score's tanking.
Out of here.
Just like that. So,
flat out. And it's going to take you at least 3 months for every credit blunder you make for you to recover back to where you just were at.
Yeah, I made a few.
Keep that in mind.
But it was a learning process.
Right.
And I just like to share that info, and hopefully people can not make those same mistakes. They can utilize these techniques a lot faster, and step by step, build it up.
There it is, caveman. My goon right here dropping that credit game with your dog. Caveman.
In the house.
Yo, hit him with your YouTube.
Ooh.
If you fucking with YouTube. I don't think he fucks with YouTube, to be real.
No, you can follow me. Yeah.
Follow my goon, man. This is my goon right here.
Give me that Mr. H Massage at Twitter, all the social medias.
There it is.
All the social medias. It's real easy to find me.
Mr. H Massage, hell yeah. This is the massage therapist of the century. He wins awards for this shit.
Oh, yeah,
in case you didn't know. In case you done know. We go way back. I know this guy in 13 years, man. This is my guy. For real. So if I brought him on the channel to kick that shit to you, he definitely knows his shit.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate that.
Bet, man. Appreciate you, man. Put me on the credit shit, man. Way back. Well, nonetheless, man, we out. So if you got value from this video, like, subscribe, share, comment, donate. You know what to do. Until next time, Spontaneous Productions, we out. Peace.